What's up guys, my name's Mike and I'm going to show you something pretty exciting. It's great to be a filmmaker, especially in today's day and age. There's so many programs out there, but they're expensive. I can't afford this, I can't afford that, I can't afford to be a filmmaker. Or so I thought. Back in the day, I had to make things myself, and a lot of it came from free applications. I never once purchased an application because I was cheap. And I kinda still am. And you kinda get what you pay for, and especially in today's day and age where everything is so freely available that now it just pays to even put a little bit of money. And obviously, I'm not gonna deny that with money comes great programs, comes great responsibility, and with it comes great quality, but it also comes in the fact that you, the filmmaker, are talented and you're going to tell the story through these applications. So I'm not promoted by any of these companies, I do not know these companies personally, these are just applications that I have used in the past and I think they can help you, especially if you're just getting started. Part of the reason why I wanted to do this list is because I struggled as someone that wanted to get into filmmaking, how to do this with absolutely no money in my pocket. And it was tough, and it's still tough now, but it's so much easier today, and there's so much help out there, free tutorials, there's everything that gets you learning. Those things you need to do to get yourself out there and get yourself filming something special and be the next God knows what, Steven Spielberg or Alfred Hitchcock, you name it. Be that person. Be the person that said, you know what, no, I'm not going to use Final Cut. Don't be that person. Final Cut's quite good actually. It's really useful. I use all of these programs still today, and you should too. There are programs that were free and are no longer free. I mean, Adobe back in the day you could purchase for God knows how much, and now it's a subscription plan. It's like, really? A lot of people don't want to do the subscription of Adobe, and it's tiring. It's difficult. For a filmmaker, it's difficult. I bought Hit Film back in the day, and then they upgraded it a couple of months later. And now I'm stuck with the old version. What's that going to do to me, huh? But I digress. Let's get straight to it and go to number 1. Audacity. It's a sound editing application that's open source, so of course it is free. And it's a very useful sound application because you can edit any of your sound files independently of each other. You can splice together, export as a different format. It's got so many features that I haven't even touched that will just give you that extra edge on your sound quality. So download them today because they're going to save you so much headache. To number 2, GIMP. Not me, the program. GIMP is a brilliant program. It's similar to Photoshop. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with GIMP. It's completely free, but it does everything you need it in a lot of cases. I did find here and there it's a little bit fiddly, but once you get over that learning curve, you can find that GIMP is a very powerful graphical image application. GIMP, graphical imaging manipulation program. Graphical imaging manipulation program, GIMP. It'll give you a plethora of tools that will allow you to edit a good high quality image that you can put in your videos or websites or whatever you need it for. It's just a good program to have in your arsenal. Keep it installed on your desktop, use it. What more can I say? It's free. As are all of these, because it wouldn't make the list if it wasn't. Number 3, and I've left the best till last because I kind of feel like it does a lot more than what I'm choosing it for, and it can do more than what I even use it for. It does a lot more than what I use it for. And, what am I talking about again? Blender. Blender is the go-to application that I use for any 3D. You can create 3D models absolutely free, put them in your video, and it looks a million times more professional, whether you're just using it a bit here and a bit there, you know, you just want something more like a 3D title that tracks in the background. You can do all of that in Blender for free, and it comes with a video editor to boot. So I'm going to add that as a bonus, is the fact that not only does Blender give you all this, it gives you the ability to edit your videos together completely free of charge. So you don't need Adobe, Final Cut, you could use Blender. I will say it is a little bit tricky to get used to, especially if you are used to something like Final Cut or Adobe Premiere, because a lot of it relies on keyboard commands and shortcuts, and if you don't know them or you forget them, you can't do much. But it is free. You can't really complain about that. Go check out Blender today and you'll see exactly what you can do with it. It's amazing, and trust me, learn how to use it. It's so useful. Okay, well, I think that's everything. 3 free programs that I use even today that just make my life so much easier. And they'll make your life easier as well. All of these programs, I've left a link in the description below. Tell me what you think. Do you think all of these programs are any good or any use to you? Or if not, why not suggest some of your own in the comments and just help people out? Because I started out with absolutely nothing. I didn't know anything to do with filmmaking. YouTube wasn't a thing back when I was learning. I learned a lot of this on my own. There's a lot of trial and error, there's a lot of things that went wrong, there's a lot of things that went right. These programs helped me immensely, and I'm sure there's more and I'm just forgetting about them, or they just don't exist anymore. 2000 and I'm pretty old. I'm still learning a lot of these new programs, and obviously I'm not saying that if you had the choice of buying Adobe Premiere or Final Cut versus going for a free program, you should do that, because obviously in a lot of cases with paid programs you will find a higher quality. It's just how the world works. But there are free alternatives out there for people that aren't as fortunate. I'm pretty poor right now. Make sure you leave a comment below and let people know if this was useful to you at all, and if not, what other programs could you suggest that might help people out if they're just starting video editing? We live in a society that is so easy to do now, and things are free, and like, you wouldn't even see films back then doing this kind of stuff. This world we live in is so impressive right now, and the content that people are delivering, oh my god, there is so much we can do now. So go out there and make something now. Everything you do in filmmaking today could be something special the next day. So make sure you put your content out. I might do a tutorial on how to use some of these programs one day, depending on if you guys want anything. But until then, my name's Mike. You've been great. See you later.